Oi oi ratbags, it's Jade. Welcome to an Ark Survival Evolved tutorial video taking a look at the Homestead update, which changes a whole host of things to do with Kibble. Kibble is now split into different categories. Different eggs will help you get that extra percentage out of your tames. Obviously, when you're taming creatures, you can use any type of food or specific types of food for that creature. So, meat eaters will just take regular meat. However, Kibble has always been really good for making sure your creatures get maximum affinity. They also increase the speed of how quickly they tame. So it's really important for some people getting these kibbles right. Kibble can be a little bit exhaustive and it's a little bit long getting to the stage where you've got all the eggs. This makes it a lot easier. You don't need every single creature in the game now. You don't need a pair of breeding dinosaurs just to be at your base clogging up everything. You can just literally go around and get one type of creature maybe. But we're starting with one of the hardest ones today. We're taking a look at extraordinary kibble. It is broken down into extraordinary, exceptional, superior, regular, simple and basic. I'm doing the hardest one first. Expect to see videos individually showing you guys all the other classes. So don't forget to like and let's crack on. So basically the changes are, if you want to get a perfect affinity or as good as you can get from Ark Survival Evolved by taming these creatures, you're going to need specific types of kibble. Thylaco, megalania, the griffin, rock golem and yutys all need extraordinary kibble. Now as ever, you can still use meats, you can still use various other different types. Prime meat is still going to be better than non-cooked meat, etc, etc. You know this if you've played Ark a long time. But the brand new kibble changes mean that if you want to get the best affinity, you want to get them stats really high, you are going to need some of these eggs. It's going to be very difficult from now on to tame some of these creatures and get OP stats. As you can see, it's Wyvern eggs, golden hesperornis eggs and rock drake eggs. These are the eggs you're going to need if you want to get perfect tames on some of these creatures. Getting these perfect tames ain't no yoke. To get it. So maybe this little guy here could be the best way to actually tame and get hold of them creatures with the best affinity you can. Now golden eggs are just as hard to get hold of. You do need to feed these guys around 25 pieces of fish. There are definitely loads of videos out there showing you how to build specific farms. And who knows, maybe I can have a little look and see if I can come up with a decent quick method. And for some reason, if you don't own the DLC for Scorched Earth or Aberration, then this is really the only way you're actually going to be able to tame some of them creatures and get maximum efficiency. At the end of this video though, I'm going to show you the spawn codes that you can spawn in these eggs or the actual kibble that you need. So to actually make the kibble, you're going to need 1 Lazarus chowder, which is 9 cooked meat, 5 sava root, 5 long grass, 10 mejo berries, 2 narcotics and water. Of course, I have done a video showing you every single recipe in Ark Survival Evolved, so go and check that video out. I'll leave it in the link in the description box down below. You're also going to need obviously the egg. So it can be the hesperornis golden egg. It doesn't work with the regular ones. It can be a wyvern egg or it can be a rock drake egg. 1 giant bee honey and 10 mejo berries once again. Light the fire and 30 seconds later we should have our kibble. And there we go, we've got our extraordinary kibble. So you may be wondering, oh my gosh, that's a hell of a lot of time just to get hold of some kibble. People really do go out their way to do this if they want special tames that have got really advanced stats, particularly creatures like the griffin and the yutys. Just look at him eat that up. Yum 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 yum. If that sounds like way too much bother, but you are messing around with breeding on your single player game, there is some cheats I'm going to show you now as well. Here is the code GFI, leave a space, kibble underscore base underscore special, leave a space, then type in 1, leave a space, 0, leave a space, 0. If you want more than 1, you can go ahead and change that number to whatever number it is you want, although I think 100 is probably the limit. Let's see if this one works. And there we go, I've just given myself 120, 180, 240, 300 extraordinary kibble. So if you are taming on your single player world, if you are on a server and you really don't want to have to go through all that effort just to get some extraordinary kibble, that is how you spawn it in. If the eggs are literally the only thing that's holding you back, well, you can go ahead and spawn them in as well. For example, if you just want the wyvern eggs, then literally type in GFI, leave a space, egg underscore wyvern, leave a space, and there you go. I've just given myself 60 wyvern eggs. And for whatever reason, you need the golden hesperornis one, where it just means you've got to type lots more words. So if you're already cheating, I don't think you're that bothered, but whatever. Hesperornis underscore, and then type the word golden, otherwise you'll get the bog standard eggs, which can only be made into oil. And there you go. I've just given myself hundreds and hundreds of golden eggs. It really is a lot of bother to go to. Let me know if you're going to be doing this. How is this going to work on official? Are you going to be just running and going and getting them wyvern eggs? Maybe you've got a really good method for getting the eggs from the trenches on Aberration too. If you want to give anyone any help or advice, pop the comments in the box down below. I'm going to leave all these commands and codes in the description box as well, so you can keep referring back to them if you do want to spawn in either the eggs or you want to spawn in the extraordinary kibble. I'll also pop in the comment section exactly what creatures you can actually get better affinity with by using the special kibble. Is there really any need to do this though? Well, it does give you 5 times the speed of taming, as opposed to something like raw mutton, which only does about 3.5 times speed. And it will be a full taming effectiveness for these creatures. Whereas when you use raw mutton, you only get a little, like 1/4 of it. I'll be back showing you all the other recipes, how to spawn in all the other variations of the kibble, and what exact creatures they can all help you get that maximum efficiency with. If this has helped you, make sure you like that video. If you want to come and join my servers on Xbox and PS4, come and join my Discord for more details. And I'll see you ratbags later on.